You know what they say, the early worm gets the bird. I'm early, and I did that intentionally. I wanted to see how many of y'all were prepared for this special video that I do every Friday because it's hard work, takes a lot of planning, a lot of preparation. My makeup lady is off this week. She's been off for 78 years, and I look forward to having her back soon. But it is beer 30, and as usual, there's not a soul here but me. Here's one. Somebody showed up. Skull pros, cheers. I'm early by about 3 minutes. I try to get it right on time, but nobody's perfect. Well, I'm close, but not perfect. Skull. Who we got here? I got to take off. I mean, I leave these shades on at the opening. It makes me look like Mr. Cool. And but anyway, but I can't read crap on the screen. They look good, but I can't see shit. Anyway, RV living with the geezer. Hey, how you doing? Poodle Professor Jennifer. Yeah, check her channel out on YouTube. Thank you, Jennifer, for being here today. Enjoy your life and keep your health. John Todd, Johnny Todd in the house from Brownsville, Texas, all the way down there way down on the border. Martin 01. Hi, Rusty. Cold and snowy in Southwest Ohio. Well, I'm glad I'm not in Southwest Ohio. I'm here at Falcon Lake, Texas, on a Friday night, and there's no snow here. Probably never has been. Uh, Lone Wolf Nomad. Hello. Well, this thing's right in front of me. Hello. If you saw how I had this set up, you'd laugh. I mean, Roger Wildwood. Uh, Ranger Roger reporting for duty. Good for you, Ranger. Always be on duty. Never take off. The Sassy 777. Beer time with Rusty, the beer man. Well, I've been known to drink a beer. That's true. Diana Haas, cheers. Happy Friday, Rusty. Same to you, Diana. And all you guys out there in La La Land. Yeah, enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend coming up. And have your favorite beverage or not, your choice. It's your life. You do you, I do me. Uh, Neil Blair, are any of the tent sites lakeside? I don't know. I don't think so. You can call them and ask, but I don't know much about the tent sites. Belinda Salinas, hello, Rusty and fellow Rangers. Happy Beer 30 from a cool and windy southern Val Verde County. Yeah. As far the question you asked about the tent site, yeah, I think there's some down there where there's like no hookups. I think you can put a tent up down there at $10 a night, and there's some available, but I don't know, you have to ask for them. Scotty Thompson, nice shirt, Rusty. Yeah, thank you. This is the Cat in the Hat. If you want to find out, this is Calculatus Eliminatus. If you want to find out where something is, first you have to find out where it ain't. Where's my beer? It's in my hand. Skull. Mm. Eileen Toole. High from 63 degrees on the west coast of Florida. Well, good, Eileen. I'm glad it's nice and cool or warm there. And well, it's about the same here right now. It's going to be in the upper 30s here in the morning, which is not bad. And anyway, Mimi is me. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Mimi is me. Diana, RV living with the geezer. Oh, y'all talking about something there? But anyway, guys, it is Friday night, and it's time to just chat among yourselves or chat to me or whatever you want to do, because we ain't in no hurry, and life is good. Scotty Thompson, my dad bowling good yesterday. He bowled a 493 series. Well, that's good, Scotty. That sounds like a great series. Yep. Poodle Professor, we hate the cold when it's here and forget about the 109 in the summer. No, I hear you. Yeah, it's all we have short-term memories, and governments play on that. They know we don't remember anything for about 90 days, maybe, usually about 3. RV living with the geezer. Hi, Diane. Oh, y'all talking to each other again. Tom Turnbull says Romeo wants to get in on the show. He's in on it right here. He's in on it. He's a damn good dog. I wished I had one more, but I don't have anywhere to put him. Uh, Poodle Professor and talking to each other there. That's go for it, guys. William Steinbacher, hello, Rusty and Rangers. Have a good beer 30. Thank you. I plan to. I plan to enjoy myself. I even got here on the bed and I kind of got my pillows set up. So I'm really relaxed. And this thing could go on for, well, for a long time, but it won't. It'll be 30 minutes and out. Um, Jennifer says, ahoy, ahoy, mate. RV living with the geezer. Try 112 in summer here. Where's here? Are you out in, where are you now? Anyway, Roger Wildwood, Rusty, have you been hearing that mouse anymore? No, but I saw him today. He was right. I opened. I had the door open, and I was outside. I started to come back in, and he ran right across that railing there, and I blocked him with some steel wool. But I got some traps out. I'm working on him. Uh, Mimi is me. I approve, Professor. I agree. Scotty says it was actually 497. Bowling, that's still good. I mean, next thing it'll be 600. You know what I mean? Alice Smith, how are your new pets, the mice, working out? Well, they're not working out very well. They're fixing to all be dead. You know, I mean, they have a terminal condition, called mouse traps. You know. Anyway, Beverly, hi, Rusty. I never make it to your live streams. Happy Beer 30. Yeah, we noticed that, Beverly. Everybody asked where Beverly was, but thank you. Poodle Professor says, my poodle, Gemma, could take care of that mouse real quick. Well, get that dog over here. I mean, well, the problem is the way this Class B is built, this interior part is just a shell. So there's an opening between the shell and the chassis wall, and that's where they run along and enjoy themselves. Alice says peanut butter on those mouse traps. That's what I'm using, is peanut butter. I caught one. Deborah says, hey there, me too. Finally caught the beer 30. Good weekend. Yeah, thank you, Deborah. Mimi is me. Rusty, are you thinking of still Arizona? Well, I'm not sure. I mean, this summer I'll do something. I mean, go where I go. The geezer says I'm in Boyd, Texas, back to Fort Davis in June. Okay. All right. Sheridan Gay says, hello, Rusty. How are you? Are you enjoying living and traveling in your van? Yeah, my Class B. Yes. I enjoy the videos you make as you travel. Yeah, well, it's just, they're just simple stuff. It's kind of like Dear Diary, it's about all they are. And yeah, but no, it's been fun. And the Class B RV is a camping machine for me, for one person. Now, that's my own opinion. Two people, I think it would be a little bit of a tight squeeze. Thomas Taylor, hi, Rusty. It's a balmy 16 degrees here in New York near the Vermont border. A blessed New Year to you. Same to you, Thomas. Enjoy your life. And yeah, well, 16 is not exactly time to go out and take go water skiing, I guess. Maybe y'all don't do that. Dinah Haas, hi, Beverly. Okay. Beverly says hi. And Sean says, hey, Rusty, any Rangers going to Tampa RV show? I don't know, but I've seen some videos on YouTube about that. And no, I'm sure there are several actually. Andy says, going to get cold again tonight in San Antonio. I'll toast to you all around 7 o'clock somewhere. Okay, well, here's to you. Here's to me. Scotty says, my favorite drink when I'm bowling is Dr. Pepper regular. Yeah, Dr. Pepper's good. Made in Waco, Texas. Most of it. That's where it started. Rural overlanding studio. Hello from frozen North Alabama. Diana Haas. Mice here in Denver are smarter than traps and hate peanut butter. Won't touch it. Belinda says, I can't lend you one of my many kitties. They are great mousers. Yeah, maybe I'll have to get a cat. Wandering Kentucky, and I'm here, Rusty, enjoying going with you on the rides. Yeah, good. I'm glad. I mean, because I do simple stuff. Deborah says I got my eyes on the Road Trek 170 older model. Yeah, that's a very good unit. That's well built. That's kind of the Airstream of the Class Bs. Neon 541 says, hello, Rusty, from 68 degrees Florida today. And this weekend, low 30, 40. Yeah, well, it's going to be that here in the morning. We're about the same latitude. Justin Melhoff says, hey, Rusty, how you doing, buddy, man? What was with all the negative comments this morning, like I said, and when you post no, if they don't like it, they don't have to. No, I weed the garden every day. I mean, if some bum's got some shit to say and I don't like it, he's out. I ain't wasting time on these bums. Alice Smith, I have a great mouser, Mr. Louis, my cat, that is available for rental. He leaves the bodies on your bed, however. Well, that's cool. I mean, just like I need a mouse on my bed. Henri Codger says, I would have expected a $85,000 rig to be mouse proof. That would burn my blue jeans. Well, no, they're none of the RVs are mouse proof. Anyway, Poodle's talking to Kentuckian. William Steinbacher. Rusty, could you go over why you gave up the hard stuff? Because it'll kill you. How about that? No, man, you can't, your liver can't handle that. I mean, it can handle 4% beer or 5% beer and no fried food, and you're okay. But you start popping that Jack Daniels down there, 80 proof, 40% alcohol, you ain't going far. I mean, they know it. The government knows it. Been known for years, you know. No, vodka and tequila and all that stuff, it's lethal. But, you do you. I mean, it gets you high and, some people, they always want to have a highball. Well, you can get high, all right. But anyway, that's just my opinion. But I was on Jack Daniels for a few years and got off of it. But every man I knew that drank Jack Daniels didn't live past 65. Uh, Deb says, finally caught a live one. I hear you. I did. Scotty says, do you eat spicy food, Rusty? No, not normally. No, I have, but I don't now. JD Gross, Rusty, you might be up in age, but you're the coolest young gun. I know. I don't know what that means, but here's to you, here's to me. Uh-oh, I ran out of beer. What do I do now, guys? Get another one. I was prepared, see? That's the old Boy Scout things. Uh, be prepared. And there's something to be said about that. Donald says, Rusty, ever been to Sholo, Arizona? Yeah, I've been to Sholo. Sure have. Dave 49, howdy, Rusty and friends. 30 degrees here in Fairfax, Virginia. Hope you are doing well. Have you ridden your trike lately? No, I've been on this trip lately. So, no, I have back at home. I always like this guy's name, Hypno Turd. I mean, you got to know this guy's a winner. He says, "Do you ever get mice in the? Did you ever get mice in the casita? No, no, because it's got it's fiberglass all the way around. And they can't get in. No, this thing's like a vacation for mice. Uh, Mark waits late to the party. I enjoy your road trip. Thanks. Yeah, well, I'm glad. It's fine. It's just another day, another walk in the park. Beverly, how's the cold been? Not bad. It's actually, winter's been very mild so far. Beverly, okay, I read that. Kentuckian, we're talking about Jennifer. Alice says, making goulash and pinch cobbler tomorrow should last all weekend. What are you having? A beer? I don't know. I got some pork chops that I made before I left, and I'll probably have those with some taters and beans and stuff. Scotty says, and I like Coke, Coca-Cola drink. Well, whatever, Scotty, do it, man. Coke, Dr. Pepper, those are okay. A lot of sugar. Belinda says, I have adult cats too who are adorable, and I can lend them to you, even deliver them Stripes in Bracketville. No, I don't. No, we're fine. I'll get them. No, believe me, I will eventually. If I can't figure it out, then I need to give up RVing. Okay. All right, Roy Fraser. I am still without any drinking, working on my first year. Good for you, Roy. Giving up drinking is like, it's you're quitting any habit, like picking your nose with your left hand. It's there. Any habit's hard to get rid of. Dave 49, sorry, I forgot you are on the road. What, you forgot? I mean, I forget I'm on the road too sometimes. Tracy says she enjoys Jennifer's channel. Yeah, check her channel out on YouTube. It's Poodle Professor. Beverly says, mouse Airbnb. Yeah, that's about what I've got here. Yeah, but the mice don't know. They're just doing what they do. Dixon Cider, Rusty. When's the last time you laid the pipe? I never did do the pipe. Mm-mm. I guess that's what you're asking. Poodle Professor, all thanks, Tracy. Anyway, Scotty Thompson, I don't go to McDonald's anymore. The food there is so fake. Well, it's not the healthiest place in the world to eat, Scotty, but a lot of millions of people do. Does that make it right? No. If a million people jump off a cliff and kill themselves, be the one that's standing there looking at them, going, "Wonder why they did that." You know, Diana Haas, great job, great job at Roy Fraser. Okay. Tracy, Rusty, I'm a him. Oh, Tracy's a him. I'm sorry, Tracy. Hell, I do. I said something today to a lady had two children with her, and both of them had long hair. And I said, Mrs. Brown, you have lovely daughters. And she says, well, one of them's a boy. And he was a boy, but he had long hair. But, you know, uh, men associate long hair with femininity or females, and that's the way that is. I had long hair, and my dad used to joke with me, and people I knew would say things. Do I care? No. Mary Cooper says hi, Rusty, and everyone. Hello, everyone. Mm. Uh, Wandering Kentuckian says, Rusty, watching your channel is a daily activity at our house. Well, I appreciate that. I want to keep it at a level so that people enjoy watching it and are relaxed when they're watching my videos. I try not to get into situations where, it, well, yeah, it's hard to be politically correct all the time, but I try not to be politically correct, but I just try to have couth. Uh, you, uh, Deb says, Rusty, you need to give those mice some death or hors d'oeuvres. I may have to, I hate to do that because they'll die in between the wall and somewhere and they'll stink like hell for a while. But that's my last straw. Diana says, this is a family show, Dixon. I don't know who Dixon is, but no, this is fine. I mean, you can, say shit, damn, hell, all that stuff. I don't care. And I don't think anybody else does. Alice says, husband Rick always comes in from work and always asks, what's Rusty up to? Well, I don't know what I'm up to. But yeah, thank you, Alice. In Alice's restaurant. Anyway, Roy says drinking was too expensive. Well, you bet. It's, particularly if you go to bars. If you want to bankrupt yourself. I hung out in bars for 20 years, man. If I had every dollar back that I'd spent in the bar room, geez, I'd be driving a Prevost. Mary says 27 degrees here in Lubbock. Little airish out, but yeah, that's typical. Uh, anyway, Scotty says, are you going to start a Facebook? No, no, I'm not, Scotty. I don't care anything about that. Night Sun. Well, now I'm going to get a beer. Good for you if you want one. Kentuckian says, my dad said if he paid for my haircut, it would be a burr cut. Yeah, I remember burrs and flat tops and GIs and all that stuff when I was growing up. I had a flat top, I tried to have ducktails, but they didn't work out, you know, so I gave that crap up. Dave 49, gracias for the excellent tips to keep away mice. Uh, I like the tips on peppermint oil and steel wool. Thanks. Yeah, the steel wool just plugs up holes where they get in, and then uh, peppermint that odor discourages them. I guess it does. It's hard to tell. I guess it does. Beverly, I really like the setup you have now, the everyday driver, RV, etc. And yeah, you're living the dream. I'm living my dream. It's not a dream; it's just mine. And your dream may be a little different. Probably would be. Andy says, "Remember that song? Who the hell's Alice?" No, I don't remember that song. I'm sure if I heard the rest of the lyrics, I could. Deborah says, being a barfly used to be the thing. Yeah. Yeah, it was in the '60s and '70s. Yeah, that was kinda it, you'd hang out in bars and stuff, you know? Anyway, Tracy says, "That's okay, Rusty, you have been calling me a her for the past few years. It's a common occurrence. Just finally had a way to say it otherwise." Well, thank you, Tracy, and I hope I remember it, 'cause my memories about well, let's just say it's not as good as it was, yesterday, and it's certainly not as good as it was 30 years ago. Short-term memory as you get older is the one that goes the quickest, and, yeah, because you put things down, you can't remember where you put them, and it was only 5 minutes ago. You're younger, but that's growing old, that's a natural thing to happen, and eventually you ain't here anymore. Scotty says, "Are you going to get a different cell phone?" No, I'm not gonna get any. No. I'm good right now, Scotty. Thank you for asking. Sean says, "Hey, Rusty, is insurance more than the Class C?" Yes, it is more than the Class C. And the reason is it's not because of the vehicle type, it's because the Class B was more expensive. Insurers insure vehicles based on dollar value, not the type. Now, they will on commercial vehicles uh, value them higher because they're commercial. Alice says, "Water, cool, clear water." Yeah, there was a song about that. I remember that. It was, who sang I may think of his name, but, Eileen says, "Love Poodle Professor on where she gets her groceries at a discount price. Interesting." Well, that's good for her, I mean, get what you can when you can. Jennifer says, this is another Jennifer apparently, "A light show along with the peppermint incense should work." Yeah, I have, exterior lights that light up the bottom of the RV and stuff. I just don't turn them on. ND says, "Get some sticky glue traps for mice." Well, you do you. I'm just going to get the old cheap traps and take them out. Poodle Professor says, "Oh, thanks, Aline." Yeah. Roger Wildwood, Marty Robbins. That's it. Cool, cool water. Yeah, Marty Robbins was an interesting fellow. He drove race cars and sang country western music. And yeah, he was he was an active fellow. Scotty Thompson, you look very healthy, Rusty. Well, I hope so. I hope I am. Here's to you, Scotty. Alice says, "Water Song by the Sons of the Pioneers." Yeah, that's an old group. Yeah, I listen to some of that old country western stuff because that's the bars I used to go in. That was the music they played. Geezer says, "You're right, Rusty. I was looking for my glasses yesterday. I had them on." Oh, I've done shit like that all the time, man. I mean, particularly with a cell phone. I'll be talking on a cell phone and looking for it. You know, I'm talking to somebody. I said, "Wonder where I put my cell phone." You know what I mean? But that's the way it is, guys. It's not going to be any different for any of y'all either. I don't think. Uh, William says, "What was your drink of choice back when?" It was Jack Daniels and water. I drank that. Yeah, Jack and water. Sure did. Guy's name is Ben Dover. I like that. Tracy says, "Hi, Calvin. Night sun. Cheers." Sin Wyman. Hi, Rusty. Hi, Sin. How you doing? And Beverly says, "Is Matilda traveling with you?" No, no, she's not. She stayed at home. My power chair is named Matilda too. LOL. Yeah, Matilda. I got that from Walt, the song Australian. It's almost their national anthem called Waltzing Matilda. Yeah, if you read the lyrics of Waltzing Matilda and you understand what the words mean, then you can get a good feeling for Australia. Art Van Delay. Don Williams is my jam. Yeah, Don Williams. Yeah, I remember when he first started, man. Yeah, I was in Houston, Texas, and they were playing his first songs. And I remember a girl I was with, she said, that he's going to go, and he did. Dave 49. That was a good song, Water, Cool Water. Yeah, it was. It was excellent. I don't know the lyrics, but anyway, Jeffrey Lydell, "Why is there only 12 likes?" Oh, I'm not worried about likes. You guys don't worry about likes. You just do you. I'm not, and that doesn't mean crap. Really, I don't think it does. The only thing that makes any difference is views, and I'm not too concerned about that either. Mimi is me, Rusty. when we are at home, I use mothballs under the RV to keep mice and snakes away. Yeah, I've seen some people here with little bowls of uh, mothballs, and I may go to that. You know, I'm just kind of doing the calculatus eliminatus stuff. I'm trying a few things and determining which works best. William Bingham says also Johnny Mitchell and Willie Nelson, Cool Clear Waters. Yeah, you know, they sing each other's songs, and but of course the writer of that song is the one that makes more money. The songwriter makes more money than the singer. You know, that's the way it is. Art Van Delay and craft beer. I'm not. Of course, the reason I'm not big on craft beer is because I don't go out. You know, Dallas Pope. Can someone sit on the cassette toilet to shower, or do you have to stand up? Yeah, you could sit on it. It's not going to hurt anything. No, mm-mm. No, it's just there. It's just a little toilet. I mean, I just put a bag in it. You know what I mean? I'm a bag man. Uh, Alice says, "Got to go. I have a hot date with Rick. Got to go. Got to get pretty. Bye, Rangers." Well, good luck with that, Alice. My makeup lady didn't show up today. Scotty says, "Nice dog you have, Romeo." Yeah, Romeo's a good dog. He don't bother anybody. Doesn't make any noise. And Beverly says, "I chose Matilda from that song too, or the song too. I waltz with Matilda and try not to roll on anybody's toes." Yeah, well, that's a good idea. Belinda, I keep bumping this table. Belinda says, "Dang, this is the first time a commercial pops up on your live chat." Yeah, well, but YouTube does that. I can't turn off ads. Not anymore. They cut that shit out. Uh-uh. No, the only thing I can do is select conservative and let YouTube place them. You know, that's all I can do. And uh, Roger says, "Is this live going over Starlink, Rusty?" Yeah, thanks to Starlink, we're having a live Beer 30 live today. If it wasn't for the Starlink satellite dish out there, this would not be happening. I'll get not here anyway. Uh, Deb says John Anderson swinging used to love that. Oh yeah, just a swinging. Yeah, that was good, wasn't it? Yeah. Art Van Delay. Yeah, I know folks don't like sticky traps, but they work. I'm sure they do work. You know, I just haven't ever used them. Beverly says, "Have fun, Alice." Wandering or Kentucky and says, "My daughter is using your Amazon link now. She watches you also." Well, yeah, thank any of you guys that use the Amazon link. I appreciate it. You know, it's a free ride for both of us, really. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything and it helps. So yeah, if you choose to use the Amazon link, do so. It's not. I don't put it in this video. I don't think I do. I could. Rye, I'm a bag man myself. I'm not sure what that means, right? I mean, a bag man. You know, to me, a bag man was somebody that went around and picked up money for politicians. You know, I don't know what that maybe what bag man means to you. Jose Flores, thank you, Jose. A little pat on the back there. Yeah, he does it every week. Thank you very much. Yeah, he came by and visited here a few days ago. He says, "Please put the bottle on the bar where I can get my where I can pet and take my address down before I forget it." Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that's true. Scotty says, "How is your internet working?" Starlink's working great. It's about averaging right now about 300 down and about 10 to 20 up, and that's as good as I've ever had ever anywhere. Uh, Wandering Kentucky, and I'm glad you're making money on the life. Well, you know, oh, you mean on the live? I don't make any money off. This is just another video. Very few people do the pat deal. Jose does it, but I don't. You do you. You know, I mean, a lot of people do lives because that's a good way to pick up some fast cash. But me, I just do it because I want to have a beer and talk to somebody. You know. uh, Jennifer Poodle Professor. Be sure and check her channel out. I think Bagman reference was about the toilet. Oh, that kind of bag. Sorry about that. Who wears that guy? Oh, Rye? Yeah, he's a bag man too. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I poop in a bag and throw it in the trash when I'm RVing. Yeah, I've been doing that for years. Yeah, thank you, Jennifer, for interpreting. Yeah. Speaking of interpreting, if you've ever used the uh what do they call it? The language thing on your phone, it's amazing, man. The Google, you talk back and forth conversationally. It works. It does work. Uh It says, "Right," says, "I'm a truck driver. I use a bag, and like you said before, nothing wrong with it." No, you're right. Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you for getting back with me on that. Jose says, "Set up 2 glasses, Joe. Set up 2 glasses, Joe, and turn the jukebox low and let me sit and reminisce." Yeah, and people used to do that. I used to do that. I'd go in a bar and play 12 or 15 songs and sit down and have a few beers. Made in the Shade, just getting in from wacky Walmart. Well, it's what it is, but it's not as wacky as it used to be, I don't think. Nor something. I can't remember. I can't do that one. Nor, or Rusty, what work did you do in the Peace Corps? Ron and Gay. Oh, I was a small business consultant, basically, and I taught Western accounting at a university in Mongolia. And but it was easy stuff. I mean, it wasn't that complicated. uh, Wandering Kentucky, and it's nice to get the Rangers together for a live chat on Fridays. Thanks for doing it. Well, it's just it's for that reason, and it's also to let you guys know that I'm just a human being. And if you have a question or you want to take a shot at me, fine. If you take too hard a shot, you get Matilda. Uh, yeah, okay. Scotty says, "Bye bye, Rusty." Well, enjoy. Oh, God Almighty, it's been 31 minutes. Anyway, guys, it's after 30 minutes. I'm just sitting here talking. But anyway, guys, from Falcon Lake, Texas, on a Friday evening, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye bye. Buy anything you want. Use the Amazon link in some of my other videos if you think about it. Drink plenty of water. Stand guard at the door of your mind and enjoy your weekend and enjoy your life. And bye bye.